Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Third Days Reforged. My name is Mighty Eskimo6 and thank you for joining me today. Today we have a 5v3 on the Grey Havens and we'll just get right into it. So the attackers, there's 5 attackers and they're all evil factions. Um, and yeah, we'll just get right into the army compositions. Right here we have some Nazgul from Mordor led by Bilbo T. Baggins. He has some Blackguard of Barad-dûr, 2 units of them. We have some Temple Guard. We have 1 unit of Olag High, as well as some Drummer Trolls. We have Orc Maulers, having, siege towers. We have some Morannon infantry over here, and Temple Executioners over here with this tower. We also have Uruk Captains. Right? Actually, to be honest, I don't know about that. I don't know much about those guys. We have some Orc Maulers. We have more Orc Maulers over here. We have a whole bunch of Orc Fodder because, of course, you won't be at Mordor without some Orc Fodder. And some Melkor's Chosen. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of hidden units. Oh, look at that, Orc Maulers. A lot of hidden units around here. And to the next attacker, we have Rudar. Rudar is led by Rob Goblin. He has some Coldfell Maidens over here, right? As well as some Rudar Marksmen, 2 units. Rudar and Enmore's Troll Hunters, 2 units right there. We have some Haranadim Pikemen, only one of the few pikemen with shields. Yeah, they're really great. We have some Dunman Pikemen over here. Very nice indeed. We've got 2 units of them. And some Haranadine Berserkers. Very good unit right over there. And because it's Rudar, they're hidden pretty well. We have Black Wolves, as well as the Witch Realm Enslavers, and Rudar Swordsmen, good sword and board, basic infantry, Rudar Axemen, and Rudar Swordsmen over here. A lot of them, and it's great. There's a lot of troops. Over here, though, we have... Oh, did I mention that Rob Goblin's leading that? I think I did. Over on Mordor Part 2, we have Bloodbath McGrath. He has some Orc Javies, and Orc Fodder, and Olag High, and Sauron's Will. Very nice indeed. More Blackguard of Barad-dûr. They have some ladders right there. Again, more Orc Captains. We got Morannon Infantry, Orc Maulers, more Drum Trolls, more Morannon Infantry, Temple Executioners, Blackguard of Barad-dûr, Minas Morgul's Chosen. There they are. Got the Temple Guard right there, and more Orc Fodder, and yeah, more Morannon Infantry. Now we go on to the 4th attacker. This one's a bit more organized. It is the Orcs of the Misty Mountains led by Infinity. We have White Uruk Fearmongers up front, and Mountain Uruk Host, and Heavy Goblin Infantry. Both of those are 2. We have, another Mountain Uruk Host, and Heavy Goblin Halberds, 2 Halberd units right here. We also have more Drum Trolls. We have Heavy Goblin Halberds back here, another ×2, and we have 2 units of Cave Trolls, 1 Goblin King's Bodyguard, and over here with the general is the Blackback Mountain Berserkers, one of my favorite Misty Mountain units because they're just so great. Over here is the last attacking army, which is the Witch Realm of Angmar led by Czech Norris. He has Witch Realm Blackguard with his general right there. Over here we have some Goblin Trackers. They're revealing themselves. Orc Fellers, Snaga Stalkers, Trolls of Gundabad, Barrow Whites, Witchers will have a good use from them, I'm pretty sure. Orc Fellers, Guardians of Karn Doom, Angmar Marauders, Snaga Stalkers, Angmar Marauders, Guardians of Karn Doom, Angmar Marauders. There's a lot of Angmar Marauders. I already talked about those guys. Barrow Whites, Blackwatch Legion, Guardians of Karn Doom, and Angmar Marauders. Now you're all probably wondering, what force could possibly stand up against these great Orcish factions? Well, I'll tell you. It's the elves. It is the elves. It is the realm of Mirkwood. That's what I'm trying to say. Led by Nawaki. He has some Hiri Lang over here, and Woodland Realm Axeman. All right, if I can speak properly. Over back here, he has Hiri Pang, as well as the Sindar of the Girdle, and more Hiri Pang. Over on this side, though, we have Greenwood Watchers and some Elders of the Elven King. That's where Thranduil is right there. Greenwood Rangers, Hiri Peng, and Greenwood Watchers. Now, just kind of going clockwise, over on this side is the realm of Lorien led by Thanatos. He has Lorien archers. Now going down the hill at wee. Okay, Karas Galaton Guardians. These are probably one of the best pikeman units in the game. They're up front. Kind of surprising. We have Blades of the Wood and Lorien Axemen over here guarding this section of wall. Over in the back right now here we have some Watchers of the Golden Wood. So very, very good units over here. Lorien Warriors, Woodland Protectors, Lorien Warriors, Lorien Axemen. A couple more units of Axemen over there. And Kindred of Celeborn. That's where his general is. Now, so we don't miss any of the other troops, we have more Lorien Swordmasters over here. And also we have Cardalin, led by Farkin. He has some Minhir 8th archers. And some more sharpshooters over there. Also, yeah, this is where Cardalin's like really strong. He has more sharpshooters right here. He also has, oh, there's some Lorien Swordmasters here, some Greenway Garrison Footmen up on top, and Mercenary Guildsmen on either section of wall. We have Wards of Tyr and Gorthad, we have Tharbad Warhammers, and Dunedain Captains. There's just a lot of elites sent forward to the front. We have a Trebuchet from Cardalin. We have some Saren Amoth Rangers. They look pretty cool indeed. Royal Court of House Thorondor right there. And I hope I'm not missing anyone, because over here we have the Hearthguard of Amansul. The bow, we don't really see them often. I don't, at least. They're bow, spear, hybrid, Dunedain Rangers. They're actually a ranger unit. Greenway Garrison Footmen up there. Some men-at-arms. Oh, Greenway Garrison Footmen up there? Oh no, that's just more men-at-arms. Right here, the footmen. Silly me. And we have more Dunedain Captains. Over here, Minotaur Roman Gatekeepers. This is, if I would, yep, that's the general right there. I would know because that's what I do. And we have more sharpshooters. Then finally covering this gate, we have, or not finally, we got one more section left. We have Galadrin Blade Masters, some Spearmen, more Spearmen, and Blades of the Wood. And finally, last but not least, the defenders of this far bottom left gate is the Woodland Realm with Woodland Realm Patrol, 2 units. Some back here we have Hiri Lang, Elven King's Palace Guard, Warrens of Amon Lank, Hiri Ek, Woodland Protectors, Hiri Ek, and Woodland Protectors. Alright, yeah, let's just get on with the show. Alright, looks like Rudar is moving up. Very aggressive over here. We have Orc Fodder from Mordor. Of course, being the fodder, they're going up. Going to batter down the gates. We have Rudar Swordsmen, looks like 3 units, well, 2 units of Swordsmen, 1 unit of Axemen. They're going in, as well as the Witchwoman Slavers. They're being brought up. Okay, it's a little. I guess they are protected by the towers, but still, it's a little weird, scary bringing up such an elite unit, forward. Renadine Berserkers moving up again, and they're gonna break down the gate. And it's gonna be, why does he have Garrison Footmen on top? I don't think he knows that pikes are not as good on the up here. They're better on the ground. On this side, there is another big push by Mordor. He has Minas Morgul's Chosen, Orc Fodder also being led up the front. Goblin Infantry from Infinity is being sent up. Heavy Goblin Infantry right there with the Drum Trolls in the back, just drumming along. Over here, the Long March, Angmar Marauders, and when I mean Long March, we all know what it means, because there are the Barrow-wights. It is Long March. It is very, very Long March, and we know they take forever, but it's a good forever because eventually when they get there, it's the best thing to do. Angmar is kind of spreading himself thin. He is taking on 2 by himself. There already goes down a gate, which is pretty nifty indeed. And over here, it's probably, no, it is not this one. Although Melkor's Chosen from Bilbo Baggins is over here with Orc Fodder being pushed up. Very, very long column. And over here, we have just some Orc Fodder just to make sure that there's no sally out from any cav. which I don't think I saw the defenders have any cav, so I think they should be safe. I think the only cav on the field really is the Melkor's Chosen over on this side of the battlefield. Over here, nothing's going on, more battering down of the gates. Gate battering down. Over on here, though, nothing. They just got the ladders right there. Oh, there is some scaling. Blackguard of Barad-dûr, they're climbing the ladder, and mercenary guildsmen are going to readjust themselves, looks like. But this defense right here is pretty formidable, although I would put another unit right, right here, just in front, within the front ranks of, the Green Waves, just because. Possibly not the Dunite captains, they're too weak, or they're too good, I would say, but putting them there would also be a really good idea. Maybe even the Lorians, no, the Swordmasters are also too good. There's just no good units to really use, I would say. Maybe use these mercenary guildsmen, but then, yeah, I mean, you just can't. Over here, Orc Fodder is going to batter on the gates. Over on this side, Angmar Marauders being pushed up. There's only really one right now. Oh, there's the second tower's coming. Never mind. Bringing up the second tower. So both of these, all three breach points of this will be, threatened. And I don't think they have anything in the final stand. Defenders are using everything they have. Poor white ships. I know these things are probably going to get burned, which is, just a terrible, terrible shame, because they're very, very pretty. But there's some conflict. There we go. Looks like the Lorient Axemen came up, and they're being supported by the Greenway Garrison Footmen. They're fighting back these Rudar Swordsmen, and it looks like the Footmen are trying to readjust themselves, reposition them, get the pikes a little closer, better cover. And neighing, is it? Oh, we got some Rudar Dunman pikemen coming in. Another gate has been broken down. Oh my, the breach points growing in number. There we go. Pikes on pikes, probably one of the better ways to defeat pikes, although using those Blackwatch Legion, a Blackguard of Barad-dûr, that would definitely be very, very useful. Looks like Farkin is moving away some of his footmen, and the swordsmen are wavering, not surprisingly. Over here, dang, the men-at-arms really just cut the enemies down. We have swordmasters and men-at-arms gonna fight some of these swordsmen. Let's watch as one, oh, now many drop down. That's quite a big drop. But yeah, that is a big drop, and I don't think those swordsmen are going to do much good. There's just too few. And another gate goes down. Oh my goodness, what will happen with the defenders with all of these breach points activated? If they try holding all the defenses at the same time, it might get pretty hectic. So we'll just have to find out. I do believe that the Cardalin and Dunite captains up here too, unless I'm mistaken. No, they're right down there. I am mistaken. I am wrong. And we had just brutal carnage right here at the gate, but the gate has held for a while, and now it looks like the garrison footmen are just going to move to the side. All right, we're going to take a look at the other gates. There's been a little bit of some Snaga skirmishing. Ooh, some sharpshooters. Oh, that is not a good matchup. That is not good, because these guys are going to be using their really good crossbows on not a good, on a very trashy unit, and these guys are pretty heavily armored, so these jabs are going to do some good work. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe Cardalin should have brought some cheaper, trashier archers just to help with this. I don't know. Over here there is some cav. That's right. There's some Sindar of the Girdle. I am so completely oblivious. Oh my gosh, I did not realize that. I'm so dumb. But these goblin trackers, they're just shooting down these Sindar of the Girdle, and that's probably not the best use of them, and they're in guard mode. These goblin trackers are firing, and oh, it's so sad for the Sindar of the Girdle. They're such a good, unit, but they're not getting their money's worth out of this. Czech Norris is getting his money's worth out of the goblin trackers, and now they're going to shoot kind of into the backs of these poor Sindar of the Girdle. I think one of them died. Well, yeah, there's down to 9, so yeah. Now we're just going to have to see what they're doing. Orc fillers chasing them down with a whole bunch of goblin trackers shooting them down. Still 9, so ugh. This gate has not yet fallen. There are some Snaga stalkers. Gates are about to... Oh, over here there was a little bit of a tussle, but the defenders held them off. On this far end, a lot of orcs died. Probably from all of the archers. Angmar Marauders now being driven back. So they actually got pretty far, but they took a lot of casualties. Probably a lack of micro on the part of Angmar, trying to fight against the handle the girdle units. That's probably what was happening. Over with Bilbo Baggins and Mordor over here. The gates are down, but that's all he's doing right now, because this is a pretty intense kill box. I mean, look at all of these archers over here, and it's a good kill zone. It can be a very good kill zone. Did I mention that there are Wardens of Amanlak? Because there are. Over on this side, they are just... Dunman pikemen have run into the gate. However, now the garrison footmen and Black Bolts. But they're getting there. They're trying to get in the surround. Really hamper the morale. The two fallen kingdoms, or yeah, they are. I guess they are fallen. Two of the three fallen factions of Arnor. You know what I'm trying to say. They're duking it out here. Cardlin against Rudar. Really a matchup of the ages. If ever there was one. Blackwold's really trying to assist. Now would be a good time to really push through more and more troops, as there is an opening. But there's some Dunedain Rangers, and they just really should just push through. Push through, and now the Axemen are kind of there blocking it. So they kind of missed their opportunity a little bit. There could have been a major push here. Okay, there we go. Kind of what they're doing now. Dunman pikemen, they are trying to push, but now that they kind of formed a blob. Oh, there's a push over here. Haran and Berserkers, but also they're getting shot by those sharpshooters back there. Very, very lethal. I always hate that when you push forward and you get really, really good. You gain ground on a wall, only for that to be your opponent's plan all along, is they shoot you. Kind of like fish in a barrel. You kind of stuck. So, we do have one unit rounding. Oh, it's Orc Fodder. It's the last unit of Orc Fodder. That's kind of a shame. Some men-at-arms are just standing here. Oh, we do have Cultural Megans. See, there's more units. I just keep forgetting about the Cav. And now we get into the kill. This is a real kill box. Has so many archers. And there's just... Poor Rudar. Rudar is just trying. But... There's just so many archers and whatnot over here. Oh, my... More Cav right there, guys. I totally forgot. This one is kind of more, a little bit more relaxed, I would say, on this section of the battlefield. A bit more skirmishing in. They're trying to use all of their ammunition before they do anything, which is good because these, this is kind of a tough fortification. So any siege battle is pretty intense. This gate, however, has not fallen yet, but now here's the gate, or here's the ram to batter down the gate. So as we can see, there has been a little kind of melee right there. We got Blades of the Wood and Sword Masters right there. Guardians, oh my goodness, they're a little bloodied right there. That's not good for the defenders. Ha ha ha. Barrow Whites have scaled the wall. They're slowly coming off of the tower. Probably a good spot to start shooting at these guys. Unless, of course, you know, they need crossbows. Crossbows really do well. So, probably doing a good job at, you know, not shooting. This is all missile troops right here. All 5 units over here guarding. Missile over here. This is like the only... Oh, this is also... Greenwood Watchers. Double-bladed. Oh, kind of an assassin unit, I guess. So, there's not really any infantry holding this place or protecting it. So... yeah. And that gate finally broke down. Over here, the Lothlorien archers are coming down off of their mountain. Not sure if that's a good deal. Holy cow, is this a Sally? Must have been a misclick. Must have been a misclick. As the Guardians are trying to pull back and the Axemen are rushing forward. I guess they're trying to just get the Marauders. No. Are those are the Witchers? They're trying to get at the Witchers, which is a very good plan. But are they going to fire? They are! Oh my goodness, the brutality of it all. Oh, the Witchers just do a good job. But some of them are engaged in melee. Not good for the Witchers at all, but they have done a very good, and I would say that is the final gate. If that is not the final gate, I will be crazy. I might already be crazy, but who knows. The Witchers, however, there's 8 of them, right? So 8 Witchers, we got to keep track of them. They have done already a good job at taking down a good amount of troops, and we're 15,000 frames in, almost 16. But they've been good. I'm pretty sure that their intended target is the Guardians, and I would not put them so close to Witchers. These guys are too good to get anywhere near Witchers. Too good. Yeah, Blades of the Wood, I would send them forward or something and bring these guys back. These guys are just too good. Where could the other Witchers be? Because I'm nervous for our good Guardian friends. I am very nervous. Oh, we got Trolls of Gundabad coming up. And knowing trolls and everything, this section of wall will fall pretty quickly, I would say, because the trolls, they're going to push their way through, even through the Guardians, because that's just what's going on. Oh wait, no, never mind. I digress. There are plenty of troops here still to fight. We got Marauders going again, probably just holding these warriors steady so they can't move. Trolls kind of glitching in and out of the gatehouse, which is totally understandable and fine. Trying to look for those Witchers because I know they're over here somewhere. I don't see them. Oh wait, there they are. Yeah, they're still all alive and they're just still in melee. So, or at least that guy is. So we got to keep an eye on them. Over here, there is a bigger fight as it has opened up. Goblins are, you know, through the gate. Handful of garrison footmen are trying to hold, but cave trolls are here, and cave trolls are on the wall. Oh, sorry, those are snow trolls. I don't know my troll differences. Now I do. So, snow trolls on the walls. That is horrifying, and a trebuchet. I would say possibly a little bit of friendly fire, but I don't care. I don't think it mattered. 132 routed. Were fodder only, but you know what? That's not much. Over here, mercenary guildsmen and wardens of Tyrion Gorthad holding the line. Black Guard of Barad-dûr pushing their way through, while Lothlorien swordmasters and catapults going in. Oh, some respectable shots right there. Pretty respectable. Snow trolls charging forward, trying to go after the sharpshooters and Royal Court of House Thorondor. These trolls are a good counter against Cav. And now the problem is this entire section is open to the trolls, and there's nothing really to stop it. There's only archers over here. Not good at all for the defenders. Very good for the attackers as they can charge through. The only real thing that you have to worry about is the trebuchet, but it's open. They have a huge, they cut the middle. They have the middle of it just in, it's in half. Trebuchet should either fire and use all of its ammunition or pull back. I don't know if they'll be able to. There goes another, oh my goodness. Couple of the drummer trolls down. Dang. Oh, that was beautiful, right? Oh, very, very nice indeed. But now we got the Blackback Mountain Berserkers. Is the general still alive? I don't know. That's kind of an important thing, because if the general died during that, that would have been huge. I don't see him. He might have died, unless he's over here. I do not know, but man, that catapult just better keep firing. Mountain Newer Coast is some of its routing. And dang, yeah, fire another one while you still have the chance before you get, oh, never mind, Mountain Newer Coast already got there. That was the last of the Trebuchet guys. Terribly sorry if you wanted to see more. Over here, it's probably going a lot better for the defenders. You have Tharbad Warhammers here. And it just seems like everyone, yeah, Coldfield Maidens are retreating. It just seems that the defenders are holding here, but this is really where their strength lies, and that's not, it needs to be shifted around. When gatekeepers and sharpshooters are over here, they've definitely done a good job, I am pretty sure. We got the Rangers, they're firing down on the other units, but I don't know who they would fire on. They should probably conserve their ammunition. Over here is the general of Mirkwood, you know, the Kindred of Kellerborn. They're not Mirkwood, but Lothlorien. Looks like they are retreating. We have a unit here. Oh my goodness, they're trying. Melkor's Chosen going in for the timer. Going for the timer. This is a good blow. Yuri Ek are trying to come in. They won't be able to win though. I mean, these guys have to stay on it for. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh my goodness, Melkor's Children. This is a good strat. This is forcing the defenders to pull back or lose. And dang. Oh my goodness. Sharpshooters over here. This section of wall is overrun. Very much overrun. Blackguard just swarming over some poor elves, elven swordmasters. And oh, they're not going to do so well. Blackwatch Legion over here, and the slow barrel whites are just going to march forward. Oh, the Guardians. There's only 3. Must have been the work of the Witchers. Oh dear. But yeah, see the handful of other Guardians are fighting to the death right here. Oh, last Guardian. But yeah, archers focus fire on this blob right there. I'm not sure if that's what they're doing. I know that. Oh! Looks like that was a general from someone on this side. Nope, on the south side. It must have been Mordor's general. Yep, and there goes. Okay, 2 generals down from the attackers. And that is bad for morale. Baggins' general is dead, as well as Misty Mountain's general. So things are kind of iffy right now, but these guys are doing a good job. These are elites going against some orc maulers. They're routing, fighting to the death. A lot of fighting to the death over here. That's good for the defenders. Very good for the defenders. And Melkor's Chosen brutally beaten down to 6 wherever they are. Oh my goodness, Thanatos coming in. Oh, they're routing. Oh, dang. Alright, well, they have managed to protect their town center, but at what cost? Now, they are definitely going to be keeping troops here in the last stand. And I think it's kind of a general consensus of a retreat. Royal Court of House Thorondor will probably be covering the retreat, as they are the most mobile of the units, and they'll be able to retreat into safety. They're possibly going after these snow trolls. Snow trolls are very not good against the charge. And there we go. Let's see. Lance is down. Okay, not the charge I was expecting, but some of the trolls did go flying. Looks like they are down to 2. Very good indeed. Barrow Whites are not the intended target. Looks like I'm not sure. Maybe are there witchers nearby? Maybe they're going to try helping out the swordsman going after Blackguard. That would be a good one. Or they're going after the trolls yet again. No, I'm not sure where they are going. Over here, though, they've broken through. The castle is breached. The warriors just... Oh, and over here, men-at-arms. They're doing what they can, but Bloodbath McGrath, he's pushed his way through. The executioners just swinging their swords around. We got orc javelins over there. And, yeah, over here. Oh no, a couple of units are just... Is it always like that? Is there always a banner there, or are there some units just hiding in there? I don't know, but there's some Lorient axemen just sitting all there alone, possibly forgotten. So we don't want to forget about them. More troops. What units are making them go flying? I don't know. Over here, Sauron's Will, Olag High, Temple Executioners. Olag High down to 5. Temple Guard at 46. Bloodbath McGrath is pretty healthy, looks like. Infinity, he lost his general, but he really helped push in. Rob Goblin has to be pretty careful about all these stakes. Let's just make sure that he doesn't charge him forward. No. Or they're going that way. They might be able to get away. They seem to be walking, so I think they're fine. But you can never... Oh, no, they stopped. Seriously, you never know. This could be huge. Whitewood and Fearmongers are crossing. They're going to come down the northern side of the Grey Havens and charge. Yeah, it looks like the Coalfield Maidens are going to make it safely. Make it safely through. Yeah, over here it looks like there's kind of the lines are forming. Angmar Marauders, a lot of Barrow Whites. Snaga Stalkers are trying to just pick off some of the lower troops. Mercenary, Blades of the Wood. Just yeah, the Snaga Stalkers are just capturing these guys. Trebuchet crew is being cut down. Not sure why these guys thought it would be a good idea to send these weaker troops up all by themselves. They wouldn't have done a good job, sadly, anyway, because they are really low levels. Disappointing. They could have probably bought them a couple of more minutes. And here is the defenders. This is the last of the defenders today. We got the Hearthguard of Amon Sul, got the Minotaur Roman Gatekeepers, Dunedain Rangers, we got Minorth Archers. Yeah, over there. We got more Dunedain Rangers, Hiri Pang, Lorient Spearmen, Watchers of the Golden Wood. So we got some good numbers. Dunedain Captain, Kindred Celeborn, Lorient Archers, Sharpshooters. Looks like ×2, although this one is pretty injured. Elders of the Elven King. So definitely very missile heavy defense. Not sure how it's going to go. But it's definitely going to go for another 30,000 frames. Oh my goodness. And because we're doing that, we might as well just double speed it. Over here we have a couple of units that are routing. And these guys are just sitting pretty. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to get out of there. Yeah, those guys are routing. And there is actually a couple of, what are them, some elves over here. They probably should hightail it back home or back to the city center. They won't be able to live outside for much longer. Ooh, this is kind of sad. Greenwood Watchers are being taken out by the Guardians of Karn Doom. That's kind of disappointing. Could have been a good flanking maneuver. Anyone else over here? No, not at all. It's disappointing. But hey, these Guardians of Karn Doom, they're very tired. That's going to hurt them. Angmar Marauders are routing. And yeah, these poor guys, they're going to get absolutely butchered. They're going to do their best, but they're not good. They're not going to last too long, which is a shame. We got more drummer trolls in the bottom, or in the background, just drumming away. Over here we got more routing, I believe. Yep, just 3 guys routing. And Yeah, there is a bunch of units right here. Sauron's Will, Temple Executioners. This unit is gone. This Axeman unit had a lot of potential. Could have been salvaged, I think, but it was just not. Now these troops are going to join up with the main force. The elves on this southern gate are retreating, although we got to give him props to Bilbo Baggins. He did a really good job at forcing the enemy hand, or the defender's hand, to retreat. That was really the big giant catalyst of starting this second phase of the game. Looks like Angmar is pushing forward, and with some Blades of the Wood. There goes the last troll of Angmar, or Gundabad, I believe. But I would have to say it was definitely a interesting tactic, wonderful tactic. It broke down the enemy defenses, or the defenders, just quick. They could have held out for a little bit longer, but with the moment the Melkor's Chosen rode into the town center, here comes the Dunedain captains shoring up the defense. The moment that they came back, or the Melkor's Chosen went into the city center, it collapsed the front lines, and it was kind of a rout. Although I have to give props to the defenders, they did salvage the whole thing. They managed to bring back, or they managed to kill off the Melkor's Chosen, a very, very elite unit, and they were able to retake the town center. And they did have a couple of good units. They have the Hammers Gundabad here still, some rangers, some spearmen. They do have some infantry, and of course a lot of these archers are good in melee as well, especially these guys turn into a phalanx when they're done. These guys are a good spear unit. They still have the Royal Court of House Lorandor. Hiri Ping are loosing the volleys, and they do have some infantry over here with some Minrath archers. They're out of ammunition, so that's makeshift infantry right there. Temple Guard are exchanged. They're, ooh, I like watching those. Those are great. More firing going on. Temple Guard, I guess they're trying to shoot at some doing shadow bows. Temple Guard is, they're shooting, but there is some good shots going over here, going after these orc javelins and Minas Morgul's Chosen. Nazgul is still completely untouched by Bloodbath McGrath. His Nazgul are perfectly fine. And let's see if we can find the Witchers. Blackback Mountain Berserkers, Goblin King's Bodyguard, Fearmongers, Guardians of Karn Dune. Now, where could the Witchers be? Don't know, but it's definitely something that... Ooh, Goblin Trackers, that's a good location. The defenders might have started a bit too far, just giving these Goblin Trackers a fairly good angle, unless of course this bridge, blocks the view, which is entirely possible. So, on our quest to find the Witchers of Angmar, I don't think they're dead. We have Barrow Whites over here, Orc Fellers, Blackwatch Legion. I mean, we still got plenty of units. That's heavy Goblin Infantry, Snaga Stalkers, Halberds, Coast. I'll let you know, because right now I'm not finding them. Got the Drum Trolls. I think they might have died in an engagement, which would have been really sad, because we saw how effective they can be. Unless this is them. Is this them? No, that's a shame. Did these guys come back? No, they're still routing. That's a shame. Well, anyway, the gatekeepers are being committed forward. Very This is their general, so not sure how this is. Oh, and the trolls coming in. Trolls are coming in. Maybe that's what they're trying to do. They're going to try and take out the trolls. Crossbows can be very good against the trolls. The volley was not launched. They moved right before. That's not a good view you want. Right before they were supposed to go. But man, these trolls are just taking out these archers. One swing kill. I mean, that's kind of canonical, right? Takes them out. But there's only one Olak High left, which is good for the defenders, because that means that's one less way that they can break through their pretty good defenses. Over here we have Woodland Protectors. Sad to say, it looks like they used all their javelins. Would have been good for taking out the last Olak High, but now we got the Minas Morgul's Chosen. They're also a pretty good spear unit over there, and the troll, it's trying to take out one every swing, but it's not doing so hot. Tharbad Warhammer's going in. They're cleaning that up. Over here we got the Uruk Captains. These guys are probably a fairly bit more elite unit. They definitely are useful in battle. I'm pretty sure they have a morale buff, just because they're captains. That makes a lot of sense. Over here, Hearthguard of Amansul, they're firing on this position. Tharbad Warhammer's trying to go and reinforce Wardens of Amon Long. Looks like they're out and they're going forward. Snaga Stalkers are along with Barrow Whites. The Drummer Trolls charged forward a little bit. No, they're charging forward. Not sure why the Drum Trolls would be committed. They're not. They're definitely not an attack unit. They're more of a support unit, even though they are trolls. However, the Black Watch, let's slow this down. Black Watch Legion, they are pushing their way through. They managed to really help out, but the archers are just having a field day. We got Hiri Peng, 209 Rangers, and well, those are the only two that are firing in from that location. But now it looks like these Black Watch Legion are pulling back. Kind of weird. They were doing such a good job. They were pushing through. The Tharbad Warhammers are pushing forward, and Woodland Realm Patrol, they're trying to help out, but the looks like Goblin Trackers over here, they're shooting over, doing some good damage. Fire arrows from the Hiri Peng, lighting some people on fire. Goblin Infantry very wavering. They're exhausted. They're tired. They just want to go home now. The Mountain Newer Coast is getting caught in this fire. These troops are pretty clumped up. In come the Black Mountain Berserkers. Very nice. Ooh, more fire arrows. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Drum Troll. Looks like this is the last one. More fire coming in all directions. The front line has fallen. The Woodland Protectors are going to fight all by their lonesome. Not a good deal, I would say. These guys probably should fall back and help out with the defense, you know. But they probably are just buying time, spreading out, breaking up the enemy formation, which I think is, you know, they should probably defend more in unison. Like over here, we have sharpshooters and protectors holding this line here, but a lot of arrow fire going over into him. Shadow bows over there. Snaga Stalkers, they've broken. Over here we have Orc Javelins. I don't think they'll break. They're relatively healthy. So Temple Guard over there. Chosen Maulers, they're broken and fighting to the death. Wow, that is something that you did not expect. Actually, no, I did, kind of. Kindred of Celeborn, they're out of ammunition. We have Dunedain Rangers, they're firing. They're doing some good work. Good work at all. Oh, look at this. Gatekeepers, not in a good formation. They're kind of spread out, not good for their phalanx. They need to really unite, and then they'll really be able to get their formation and the, you know, halberd polearm things in, you know, it'd be good. In we go, another big rush from the halberds coming in, just pushing their way through the Hiri Peng, really kind of making a foothold, pushing their way onto this last little island right here. And yeah, Orc Javelins, they're fighting to the death now. Blackguard of Barad-dûr, they're going to push their way through. And it looks like we got even more, 135 coming in. More troops are just pushing their way through. You can see the big push. It's not getting very far, but the numbers are few. But now that we have these Blackguard of Barad-dûr, they really could be pushed through a lot more. You know, it should be a lot easier. There's just so many troops that have to be pushed through. But they're doing a good job. Oh yeah, right here, they're really doing a good job. And there goes somebody's general. Oh, that is Cardlin's general. Oh, that is very saddening. And yet, oh my goodness, these guys are doing a great job. Blackguard really doing a good job pushing these guys back. And really making, you know, the defenders have to worry about this section. Kind of like the Battle of the Bulge. Will it be able to be contained, or will it, you know, break through and the Germans have a good time? Looks like the Nazgul are alive, and that's, I don't know how many there are. There's probably a lot of javelins fighting to the death. Minas Morgul's chosen. I'll find them eventually. Nazgul are all alive, which is important to know. Not Sauron's will moving in. The defender or the attackers on this side, if we just zoom in a little bit, there's Temple Guard. That's just a little bit. Over here we have Coldfell Maidens. This is Rob Goblin's general. They're not doing all that much. Droll Trummers over here. A lot of routing. Very, very interesting, because if they lose on one flank, if the defenders win on one flank, then they can just send everyone else to another flank. Goblin Trackers over there. Guardians of Karn Doom. Barrow Whites. Orc Fellers. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be much left from the attackers. 87 to 85, although some troops, Blackwatch Legion, have managed to get through to these Harry Peng. Elders of the Elven King firing over, giving some support. The Rudar Marksmen, though they're shooting down of these guys, it's not too pretty. Still, it's a little dangerous. But I think the quality will help carry the defenders, even though the Barrow Whites, you know, they have a lot of HP and everything. Orc Fellers should be committed sometime soon. But I think just based on the quality of the troops that are left and numbers, I'm gonna have to give it to the defenders. Let's just speed this up to, actually, let's give that to 3 times speed. I think that's probably good. Oh, there goes Thanatos' general. He's down, and that actually might change the course of battle and force the defenders back onto the square itself. The line actually is very thin. Never mind. Okay, I take back what I said. Guardians of Karn Doom really pushing way through. No, was that the general? Did he not die? Anyway, Hearthguard of Al-Mansul trying to help out, trying to buy more time. Over on this side, it looks like Rudar, though, just by mere being alive, is a big problem for the defenders. They can definitely shoot into the bag. Minotaur Roman Gatekeepers down. They're bringing their halberd things down. Just one player has admitted defeat. Probably Pagans. Probably Bilbo. It makes sense. So, Royal Court of House Thorondor, they have to be careful of the Coldfell Maidens. They do have some good javelins, which will take out enemy horses pretty quick. The defenders really shifting everything out. Just some sharpshooters and Watchers of the Golden Wood guarding this way. Coldfell Maidens trying to sneak in. Lorraine Archers charging out, killing the last of the Rudar Marksmen. All that's really left on that side is Coldfell Maidens and one other. Oh, and one Droll Trummer. The captain of the Droll Trummer. Troll Drummer. Now it looks like they are charging in. One last hurrah. Going after these Woodland Protectors and Rangers right there. They might be able to go in. And there you go. Good charge. There goes, I believe that is Angmar's general. And now we get the rear charge. Oh, but then we get the rear charge from the Royal Court of House Thorondor. Oh, Coldfell Maidens, let's just slow that down to 2. Oh dang, Coldfell Maidens are trying to get out of there, but they're right mixed up with the Royal Court of House Thorondor. They should be throwing their javelins, looks like they are. At what, I do not know. Oh my goodness. Gatekeepers holding the line. Blackback Mountain Berserkers, Goblin Trackers wavering. Barrow Whites fighting. It's the grind. Here Peng. Royal Court, looks like they're charging yet again. Blast the Troll Drummer. And he goes down. And I think that is the general of, you know, they routed. I'm sure they routed. Did they rout? No, they're very much alive. There's 21 of them left. And that's the general right there. Let's see if he can still be of use to the attacking force, which is mostly Barrow Whites. Yeah, there's just, I would say there's too much quality in the defenders to actually win. I'm wondering why it's going to take another 17,000 frames. Probably all the Barrow Whites to kill. I would not be surprised. Not surprised at all. Yeah, it's on times 6 speed because this is kind of a grind. The defenders might lose just because of the attrition. Here Peng moving in. But yeah, Barrow Whites are really kind of carrying the day. Orc Fodder routing just as they get into the battlefield. Goblin Halberds over there. And Trackers. I'm not sure they want to join in though because Barrow Whites are nearly out. They're nearly out of energy, I would say. In come the Coldfell Maidens on this side. Looks like they've charged forward, but oh, the Elders of the Elven King, and oh, there goes the General of Rudar, and with that, I believe the Coldfell Maidens are going to retreat, or no, actually they died off. All right, that completely opens that side, and now it's just a focus on this side for another 13,000 frames, which I'm confused about why there's 13,000 frames. Goblin Trackers get run down. Heavy Goblin Halberds really give a beating to the Royal Court of House Thorondor. Looks like there's only 5 left. Goblin Halberds not doing too hot. Over here, oh, the Nazgul, yeah, they take forever to, die. It looks like they're chasing after the Royal Court of House Thorondor, really trying to kill them. But yeah, the Nazgul are fighting. They'll take a forever to die. And yeah, looks like a handful of other. No, who are they fighting? Oh, is it? And the Nazgul's over here. And then yeah, the Heavy Goblin Halberds right here. They're just waiting. All right, yeah, looks like the battle is gone. Definitely to the attack defenders. I mean, definitely good for the defenders. They have won with roughly 97% left of the defending armies, and almost 100%, 99 of the enemies were killed. So pretty close. Gotta give them props. Over here, it looks like the Nazgul are not. I wonder what they're all doing over here. I wonder if they're just chit-chatting. And this Royal Court of House Thorondor, he's taking a couple of sword stabs. The Nazgul aren't. He lived. That was a lot of sword stabbing. He survived. Nazgul down to 3. All right. And there they fight. So guys, how has your day been? I think mine was okay. I worked. I came back, watered some friends' lawn, and in their plants, their garden. It looks very nice. They do a wonderful job at taking care of their garden. And it just, all the flowers and vegetables that they have. Do you guys garden? If you do, yeah, leave a comment down below if you guys garden, because gardening is great. It's a nice thing to do. Yeah, very, very nice. As we enjoy the last of the Nazgul just get beaten up by elves. And yeah, I just really want to know how you guys are doing. You know, just be safe during this whole, you know, global problem that we're in. Yay, global problems. And yeah, I just hope you're all well. Hope you're all safe. And you know, just enjoy life. Life is a wonderful thing that sucks sometimes. It really does. I know that, you know, life is just not, it's not good all the time, but it's the little things. Because if it's not the little things, then we only have big things. And the big things, they're few and far between. And I don't know if any, you know, just you guys, a lot of people don't know that it's the little things. You know, the sound of water on plants, you know, just the rainfall on plants. That's just, it's a great sound. Really, really soothing, actually. No wonder people listen to it when they try to fall asleep. Yeah. And other things. Just warm sunshine. A nice day. Alright, recently, these past couple of weeks, have been really hot. And it was just awful, especially on the plant that I work in. So it was just bad. But look, today, it was really nice. Had a nice wind blow through the big doors. It was just really nice. Really nice. You know, it's the Pacha theme. And that looks like it's it. Looks like someone might have you know, they just ended it right there. Sadly, there's no end credit thing. Kind of disappointing. But I'm glad we had this talk. I'm glad we had this talk. Get a good night's rest, everybody. This was a great battle. Thank you very much, Thanatos, for sending it in. Everyone, be safe. Have a wonderful day. And find something small that you like, or find something small that you didn't appreciate before, and learn to appreciate it. Maybe it's your morning coffee. I don't drink coffee. Maybe you do. I'm pretty sure most of you do. And I know you guys enjoy it. That's a good example of a small thing that I guess you guys can really enjoy. It's something that makes your day. Just enjoy something else. Maybe curl up and read a good book. I know a lot of you are Lord of the Rings fans. I mean, that's why you're here watching this video, right? But yeah, I guess I'm rambling. And I guess you guys just want me to stop. But if you don't want me to stop, you know, always let me know down in the comments below, and the things. Yeah. All right. Everyone, be safe. Have a good day, and find something small that you didn't enjoy before, and try and enjoy it now. Take care, everybody. Bye.